In a BMW cruising South African flair, bumps and potholes, we just don't care. With a spin and a drift, we take every turn. In this Bavarian beast, the tires really churn. From Joburg to Cape Town, with speed so sublime, we navigate the curves and embrace every climb. With the ultimate ride and handling so tight, in our BMW, we own the night. Brakes that brake tacticular, and a turbo so key. In this ride, we're beaming with the speed unforeseen. From 0 to 60, we quick to acclaim. In our BMW, driving is more than just a name.
Hola, Eta. Welcome to No Roadblocks Reviews. Over here, we have a 218 BMW Grand Coupe, a 1.5 liter, 3-cylinder beast. But it looks like a beast. I mean, BMW. Look at the lines. Look, it has to look aggressive. This is why I don't get the M3 Bugs Bunny type vibe. Okay. Charlie Papa come in.
Charlie Papa responding.
2 seconds. Take 2. Let's go. Car review. Byron, take 2. We're going again. This specific BMW is an M Sport package. So you get your beautiful M Sport rims, 18-inch alloy wheels. You get your carbon fiber mirrors. Beautiful. You get your panoramic sunroof. And then it's a little quirk. Like, it doesn't need to be pillarless. But this is why I love BMW. Like, attention to detail. Where's the rest of the door? Like, it just gives you that, you get it, you know, you slide, you sit. The back is just perfect. The lines are so wonderful. The one issue that I have with BMW, the actual M2, it sort of looks like it has Down syndrome. I don't know, you let me know.
The BMW 218i Grand M Sport Coupe is like that friend who's both sophisticated and a little bit rebellious. It's kind of the car that would sip on an espresso while plotting its next adventure. This sleek 2-door looking 4-door marvel is where elegance meets a dash of cheekiness. Grand Coupe, lol. A 4-door which is supposed to be from a coupe 2-door. But this one's sort of its own, because it does not look like an actual 2 Series the way the 8 Series Grand Coupe does to the 2-door version, or the 6 Series Grand Coupe does to the normal version. Nonetheless, it's still that car that can gracefully glide through the city streets, yet isn't afraid to let loose on the open road. Let's dive into what makes this Bavarian beauty tick. I mean, for me personally, I love the exterior design. It has a bold, sleek, and a bit of a show-off type attitude. On the outside, the 218i Grand M Sport Coupe is a head turner. It's like that person who walks into a room and instantly draws all eyes. Sleek lines, aggressive M Sport bumpers, and a stance that says, "I've arrived." That kidney grill is BMW's signature, of course, but here it's more of a smirk than a grin. Subtle yet unmistakable. The coupe silhouette is beautifully proportioned with a long hood and short rear, giving it that classic sports car look. The M Sport package adds an extra flair with longer wheels, sportier bodywork, and exclusive paint options that makes the car stand out even more.
In a BMW feeling, the BMW feeling. Of course, gotta have your seatbelt on. M Sport stitching. Beautiful. Let's take this baby for a drive. Okay, so it's a BMW, so we're gonna start in sports mode. Let's feel how this baby drives. Does she have some oomph? 1.5 liter, 3-cylinder engine. Sorry guys, I'm woo, not bad. Woo, I'm gonna share some pull. So on Auto Trader claims that this car does 0 to 100 in 8.7 seconds. Don't have any special timing gearbox, but it feels just under 8. I'd say 7.8, 7.5 if I'm accurate. It's going to comfort. Beautiful car. Wow. The one thing I do like about BMW, right? It's a stiff suspension, but at the same time, it manages to be eloquent. The interior is very strong. BMW puts their cars together really well. So the BMW drives really well. It feels very stable, feels very confident. The one thing that I do find surprising, BMW identity is back-wheel drive, and this is a front-wheel drive, almost like an Audi, but it seems like an Audi done right. I don't know. It's just stable, and other than its other German counterparts, this really responds. Like the accelerator responds, it's immediate. The Audis, the VWs, you press on the accelerator, there's like a 3-4 second lag, and then she responds. Whereas foot to the floor, oof, woo, it's just BMW-ness all the way around.
So let's talk about the engine, the power behind the charm. Under the hood, the 218i Grand Coupe M Sport is powered by a 1.5 litre 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. Lol, don't be fooled by the modest displacement. This engine is an automotive equivalent of a perfectly brewed flat white. It produces a mere 140 horsepower, which might not sound like a stampede, but it's more than enough to give you that signature BMW ultimate driving machine feel. Plus, it's fuel efficient, so it's having your cake and eating it too. The turbo kicks in just when you need it, making overtaking on the highway a breeze, while city driving remains as smooth as ever.
As we take the corner here, stays flat on the corner. The seats hug you really well. And let's go back into comfort now, see if there's a definite difference in the suspension. The suspension is quite comfortable, yeah. It's compliant. It's firm, but it's very compliant. Also, it sounds like the engine quietens down a bit in comfort. It's a really nice feature. I could spend all day in this car, yeah. Let's listen to the sound system of the BMW. There's no special name on this one, but seems like it bangs. Oh.
Oh shit, here we go again.
We definitely get a BMW feeling here. I can definitely flex in this car. I can definitely take your girl in this car, but I'm very happy, so I'm not taking your girl. It's a beautiful ride. I think for the normal person, BMW has veered off of their identity a little bit with this, but we don't need a car that can spin everywhere every day. Like sometimes you just want a good car that can take you to work and back, take you to the shops and back, go on the highway, be snippy, overtake, take the corners. And this just does it perfectly. It's just, oh, like I put my foot down, she responds, oh yes. And I calm down, she relaxes, you know. I turn on the sound system. It's beautiful, really beautiful. The one thing I wish I did have in this car are pedals. It would just make it that much just more sporty. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Otherwise, I really can't fault this car. I love this car. I literally want to take it for myself.
If 140 horses isn't enough to quench your thirst for power, BMW offers other engine options. There's the 220i, which comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, producing around 184 horses, about 40 more horses. Perfect if you want a bit more oomph without going overboard. And if you really want to push it, there's a 235i xDrive, which is the top dog in the 2 Series lineup, with a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine tuning out a beefy 306 horsepower. It's an automotive equivalent to a double-shot espresso with an extra kick. Now, my verdict is the BMW 218i Grand Coupe is stylish, fun, and surprisingly practical.
So as I drive this car, I do notice that it's a 118i, which is a petrol, but because it's a 3-cylinder, sometimes it does come to tend off English. It does sound like a diesel. Yeah, it sounds like a diesel, you know, especially on idling. It has like a clankety clank clank clank, you know. But as soon as you press the accelerator, you get that rich petrol sound. Oh, the exhaust symphony. I would love to see how this sounds as a straight pipe. It does sound good, I won't lie. Another interesting thing about BMWs is what it stands for. I don't know the actual term, but I know in South Africa it stands for Be My Wife. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that steez.
Now, personally, this is where the car shines. The interior design. Step inside. You're greeted by an interior that is refined as a well-tailored suit. The M Sport seats are snug yet but comfortable, like a firm handshake from a well-dressed gentleman. The cabin features BMW's latest iDrive 8 system, which feels like chatting with a very smart and very polite digital butler. The infotainment system is intuitive, responsive, and the 10-inch touchscreen is your new best friend, keeping everything from navigation to entertainment within easy reach. The ambient lighting sets the mood, and there's even an option to choose from for different interior trims. So your 218i can be as unique as your morning coffee order. Well, let's talk finances, pricing, and available extras. I mean, the cherry on top. The BMW 218i Grand M Sport Coupe is not just a car. It's a statement. Priced competitively in the premium compact segment, it offers a great balance of performance, luxury, and exclusivity. In South Africa, you're looking at a starting price that is somewhere in the upper middle bracket, which is pretty reasonable considering what you're getting. But BMW knows how to tempt you with the extras. Fancy panoramic sunroof, upgraded Harman Kardon sound system, and adaptive M Sport suspension, they've got you covered. You can customize your 218i to be as unique as you are. But beware, those extras can add up quicker than you can say M Sport. So we talk pricing. This is where it gets serious. The BMW 218i will set you back 715,000, which is sort of like a monthly installment of 10k, excluding petrol, excluding insurance. Now, the top of the range of this car, which is the 235i xDrive Grand Coupe, that will set you about 969,000. That's nearly a bar. But we have our friend on our side. Guess who our friend is? Depreciation. So I've gone on Auto Trader and I've checked. These cars depreciate crazy. A 2023 Grand Coupe 235i xDrive has depreciated by 100,000 in 1 year. It has 16,000 kilometers. This is on Auto Trader. And it costs 879,000. So I would advise you to buy these type of cars secondhand. 1 year, 2 years old, buy them because you missed the biggest part of depreciation. You can get a quality car at a good price. Here's another one at 679,000. A 235 xDrive, 679,000, has 50,000 on the clock. Would I advise you to buy this car new? No, not in my opinion.
Oh, I love BMW. Just, do you hear that engine? This is beautiful. Yeah, she drives like a beauty. I think if I were to get a front wheel drive car, it definitely has to be from BMW. They just take it to another level. There's just grip. It's responsive. I don't feel the steering taking me away. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. I cannot fault this car. I genuinely cannot. I think I would recommend you to buy this car. This is beautiful. Buy your wife this car. In fact, your wife is the perfect recipient for this car because you don't really care about drifting, or you just want to get to point A and B in style, drive nice, have power, spacious, you know, beautiful. Yeah, I hope I provided you guys with an awesome review. Like, subscribe, join us for more. We're about to do more crazy things. We're about to improve one step at a time. And yeah, we love you guys from No Roadblocks. Peace.